So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great defending, strong and determined. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Mbappe. And it's Drogba. Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's got the beating of his man. Decent hit! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's... And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Chance to finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric. Hernandez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hernandez looking to run onto it. He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Kaká. Kaká! Kaká with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Referee's given a throw. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the left. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a lovely, neat pass. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Has a go! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
He's tried one! Neymar. Van Dijk. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Kimmich. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, sweet feet. And Messi! Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Played towards the front line. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Hernandez gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back in, played out to the right. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're back in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Iniesta. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Neymar gets into some space. Forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's run loose here. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oyarzabal. David Villa! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa chasing after it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ball's gone out of play. Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, this looks sharp. Iniesta. David Villa. And the number on the board is 3. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Kimmich. Messi does really well to win the ball there. That's a sharp pass. Schneider. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Shevchenko. Keeper's ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he cuts out the supply. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Hullet. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Has a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hullet. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Half-time getting close now. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. It's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging. but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's Neymar. Hernandez cuts it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips. And Shevchenko! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They've won a throw in. Van Dijk. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted. Pull it. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Shevchenko. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernandez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Big chance! Oh, the ball. In he goes again! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Neymar goes on a charge down the left.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, and he's through the middle. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. Oh, Shevchenko! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel. It's Drogba! And it's lofted through here. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. The referee's awarded a free kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Hullet. Still goalless. Marquinhos cuts it out. He's beaten the Torres! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Neymar. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, they've got it back in a... It's Maradona! Goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Al Nassr, and it's been given away. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour played now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. It's a quick one. Rodri. And here's Hullet. Played back in. Up he goes! That's another chance! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
Oh no, this does not... He's got the shot away! He's scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Al Nassr take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Torres! And one more try! Decent enough try. And this could be the final action of the first half. Kimmich. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He could be in here. Haaland! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Hullet. A searching ball that into space. Del Piero. Now it's Haaland. And he's surging through. Rodri. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. And it's Salah. Van Dijk clears. Kimmich. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Del Piero opts to... Haaland! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner. And
De Bruyne! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's